All right, just going for another business vlog. I guess this is number two. I have been churning out content, and one of the things that happened was I think TikTok put me down as spam. So I have my online program, and the platform I use, CoachRx, has a bunch of videos attached to the exercises already, which is great. And it's been great to start off that way in order to use those videos and just get my programming up off the ground and everything. But really, what I'd like to do is link those exercise videos in the CoachRx app to videos of myself doing them. So I've been going through and making videos of, how to do an ab wheel rollout, how to do a pull off press, all of that stuff. It better aligns with me as the brand rather than CoachRx. And it's not that their videos aren't good, they are, but they don't have any sort of explanation to them. It's just a demonstration of how to do the video. They don't talk about any of the stimulus you're looking for. They're well produced and everything, but I would just prefer to have a little bit more coaching and instruction in the videos. So that's what I've been working on putting out. And I need to get those up on YouTube so that I can link CoachRx to those YouTube videos. And I figure since I've already made the videos, I might as well put them out on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook as well. I put out so many of those, however, and they're all shot from the same angle in my home gym, that to the AI algorithm or whatever it is, it looks very similar. So even though I'm doing a seated straddle stretch and a Arnold press, and they're two very different movements, just from the same angle, same lighting, same outfit, everything, it probably looks like it's just spam posting. And so that got me thinking that maybe I've been relying a little too much on those instructional videos for my content that I'm putting out. Some of them have done really well, and ones that I've never really expected, like the front plank reach out, which is a 10, 15-second video. It's got like 25,000 views on TikTok, which is cool, don't get me wrong. But then I'll do something like a front plank kettlebell pull through, and it's got like 200 views. And so it leaves me in this whole like, I don't know, one of them's great, one of them's not. I think it just comes down to what people are searching for on the various platforms. So I am starting to branch out again and go back to sort of what I was doing before and try to intermingle them in terms of, I'll do a video where I'm explaining something like goals and breaking that down a little bit and putting that out on the other platforms to show the algorithm that I'm not just posting what it sees as the same thing over and over again. So that requires a lot more work, which is fine. I just became over reliant on one form of content, which has been helpful in some respects. Things are still growing. TikTok is doing well. I'm not so sure about the strength of that audience versus YouTube. Those instructional videos are doing really well, and my subscriber base has gone up almost by like 100 people in the last like 2 or 3 weeks. So I'm at like 280 or something like that. Still pretty green on all of the platforms, obviously. So a lot of learning to be done, and I'm just trying to post them like crazy. The good thing is with those short form exercise explanation videos, they're quick to make, they're quick to edit, they're quick to post. But the other ones, breaking down goals or breaking down the intensity in the gym or breaking down any other fitness topic, they just take more time to film if I'm going to do it right, like a good script. Go through each line, one sentence at a time, say that 3 times, record it 3 times, and then pick the best of that as I wheel them together, and then getting B-roll footage. And, people want to see different shot angles and everything like that. So I got to get that in there. It just takes a lot more. And then editing is more complex from that respect as well. The next one I am going to make an ad talking about why I don't like 6-week challenges, 75 hard, any of those sorts of things, because they don't work in the long term. They're a quick fix, but just that. And I think that will play well into the longevity program I have, the Real World Ready longevity program. So that'll be a funnel for me there. Because I was talking to my wife, and she was helping me kind of think through what I'm doing and not doing. And she's like, well, you haven't done any ads in a while. And I'm like, right. I should probably do that. Anyway, I gotta bounce.